Hello, friends. As my promise, today we are going to start our Group D preparation. Okay, this is the first class. Was I am starting now. Okay, in Group D, science plays a major role. Okay, science, that means chemistry, physics, biology. As usual, people think chemistry is very tough, but we break that. Okay, we study thoroughly. Repeatedly we will repeatedly we will revise the concept and we will crack the exam. Don't worry about this. Today the topic was acid, bases and metalloids. Okay, this is the first class of our class. Don't worry about the terminologies, formulas using here. We will repeatedly revise. I will be there for you. Okay, we will repeatedly revise the concept. We can get clarity, and when we saw the question, okay, first immediately we can able to choose the correct and accurate answer. That is my promise from my end. Let's start. Okay, in chemistry, acids, bases and metalloids, this is the first topic we are going to cover in this topic. First of all, this is the content that provided by study IQ. Okay, in that weapon goals are content is this. This is fully I am interpret the content and give you all guys to easily understand it. Okay, let's start. In this topic we will cover acid and bases, buffer solutions and indicators, name of the acids, uses of some bases, different compounds, hardness of waters, soap, miscellaneous, miscellaneous, etc. Okay, radioactivity also cover in this lecture. Radioisotopes and their uses, nuclear reactions, nuclear fission and fusions, nuclear reactors. Okay, these are the topics today we are going to cover. First, acid. Okay, acid is a substance that release hydrogen ions H plus in aqueous solution. That means the solution that are willing very eagerly to release its hydrogen ion, that is called acid. Okay, some of the examples you already heard about: the hydrochloric acid HCl, acetic acid CH3COOH, base, vice versa. They same like that acid solution that willingly, eagerly ready to releases its OH ion, OH minus in aqueous solution. Some of the common bases are NaOH, NH4OH. Okay, this is a ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide. Okay. pH, we all heard about pH. pH is nothing but potence of hydrogen. In many exams they will ask expansion of pH. We will wrongly choose the power of hydrogen. That is not answer. Potence of hydrogen is the exact correct answer. Okay, now pH. Let me explain about pH. This is the pH scale. pH values ranges from 1 to 14. 7 is neutral. Okay, from this near right, 8 or 9, this is called weak base. Near this region, end region, this is called strong base. Same like that, near 2 or 3, this is called uh, strong acid, and this near 5 to 6, that region, weak acid. Okay, that stuff's only inside in this content. uh, Extra point I need to add here is, once again, acid is a good conductor of electricity, very important in acid. Okay, let me give one memory trick. If we touch the acid, it will hurt us. Like that, if we touch electricity, it will also hurt us. Okay, that is the trick to memory it. Let me explain one thing. Pickle, we know the pickle we are holding in a glass jar, but we don't know the reason why we are keeping pickle in um, glass jar. That is the reason I will explain today. In that, scientific reason is there. In pickle, it contains acid, right? Acid usually very reactive in metals, and it releases hydrogen gas. If the reaction occurs in that pickle, definitely we know it will spoil, smell will come, we all know that. Okay, that's why glass is poor reactive. That's why no chemical reactions occur. That's why we usually keep pickle in glass jar. Okay, this is the main thing, don't forget about it. Okay, properties of acid and bases. Okay, acid taste is sure, bases taste is bitter. Slippery, like soap, we know, right? That slippery feel, that silky feel, not in present in acid, that slippery feel present in base. We know that pH levels, we know that this also, this is the content, main content. Corrode metals, it can easily corrode the metal and make metal very weak, but bases not have that property. It react with metals and produce a compound and hydrogen gas. As I informed before, it will release hydrogen gas, but in this bases it will not release anything. Litmus paper, okay, we all know about litmus paper. It is made by lichens. That is nothing but algae plus fungi, symbiotic relationship. Okay, another thing about lichens, if lichens are absent in if lichens are absent in that atmosphere, no, that atmosphere contains sulfur. It acts as indicator. If lichen is not present, sulfur contains in atmosphere, that makes sulfur pollution. Okay, then salt is a product of neutralization is nothing but reaction of acid and base. Acid and base will react and give a byproduct of salt. Okay, buffer solution, We all heard about buffer solution, but we have little bit constant little bit concept, not clarity about the concept is there. Now I can explain very easily. uh, Example of buffer solution is our blood. Okay. Our blood contains carbonic acid, H2CO3, carbonic acid, and bicarbonate HCO3 minus. Okay. This first I will explain the buffer. That means it will not change the pH value. Slightly it will increase, or decrease, but not change. Okay. uh, that's why in our blood the pH level maintaining in this region 7 point, very higher is 7.8, very lower is 6.8. We are maintaining this in our blood, it maintaining this range 7.8 to 6.8. Okay. We are usually people who died their blood in this level 6.8 led to death. Okay. Indicators I usually said like that. Here I will explain one thing. Litmus paper, how they are making it. There is a one filter paper. In that litmus are not mixing, it is absorbing, it is only in the layer of the filter paper. Okay. In that layer, that's why it is easily react with solution and changing the color. That's why we are using it as indicators. I already explained about that adsorption process, that is lie in that surface, not mixing it. That is simple concept of this. Phenolphthalein, basically it is used as a acid base titrations, also used for alcohol checking while driving. Okay, this is main point. Phenolphthalein, P, phenolphthalein. Okay, alcohol, okay, alcohol, phenolphthalein. You need to memorize it. Then this is the main concept. These are some indicators. Phenolphthalein, it is in acid, it is colorless. In neutral, it is less light pink, faint pink. In base, it is dark pink. Okay, phenolphthalein, that means it P, it is B also there, that is for base, that is P for dark pink. Okay. When we see the word phenolphthalein, we think it is a base. No, sorry. For base, it will show the dark pink color. For neutralization, it will show pale pink. For acid, it is show no color. Okay, that's it. Same as methyl orange, in acid it's so red. Okay, M here na, it's like A. We can memorize it like in acid it shows red, in base it shows orange, and in neutralization it shows orange, in base also it shows orange. Litmus, it is very commonly used, as we are saw in our school days also. Litmus, it shows red color in acid, no color changes in neutralization, blue color in base. We can use one shortcut, base blue. Okay, acid red, ARBB. Okay, this is exam favorite, my dear friends. Okay, formic acid, it's present in ant string. When ant bites right, we feel that irritation. That is for this formic acid. Formic acid, mic, ant has mic. That is little bit shortcut. Ant has mic. Formic acid and acetic acid, vinegar. Oxalic acid, tomatoes. TO for oxalic acid. Okay. Citric acid, citrus fruits like orange, lemon, etc. Tartaric acid, turmeric. Tea. Tartaric acid, grapes. Okay. Tea. GT, Gujarat Titans. Grapes, tartaric acid. Lactic acid, curd, we know. Malic acid, apple. Here na, malic acid, M. Here A. Malic acid, apple. Okay. Here is the terms that are very important. Oh, sorry, I missed this. Stearic acid, very important. Stearic acid, fat. For shortcut, we can tear the fat. This is fat, we can easily tear it. Stearic, tear, fat. Okay. HCl, hydrochloric acid. Vitamin C, ascorbic acid. Uric acid, urine of birds. This is very important, guys. 3 form of uric content is there. Uric acid is present in birds urine. Okay. Urea content in human excretory. Okay. Lactic acid, muscles. Okay, lactic acid it is produced by muscle cells during anaerobic respiration. We will study in biology, but I will give a little bit. Anaerobic is absence of oxygen. Okay. Butyric acid, rancid butter, B. Okay, rancid, that means spoiled butter. Okay. Tartaric acid, grapes. Carbonic acid, soda water. We drink na, thumbs up, Mountain Dew, Sprite, all contains carbonic gas. That's why it's called carbonic drink. Okay. Amino acids, we know protein. Oxalic acids. Okay, oxalic acids, tomato. Isana, tomato, TO for oxalic acid. This is to use rust spots. Remove rust spots. Okay. Rust spots. Oxalic acid. Rust spots. HCl used for bathroom cleaner. HCl, bathroom cleaner. My friend working in HCl company as a bathroom cleaner. Okay, HCl, bathroom cleaner. Very important, guys. Coregia. This is examiner's favorite. It contains mixture of acid and base in 3:1 ratio. HCl, HNO3. I can give you a shortcut. 1, 2, 3. That means HCl, 3 letters, 3 in ratio, 3:1. Okay, very important, guys. Some uses of bases. Aluminum hydroxide, gastric medicine. When we have gastric in our stomach, for antacid to give some base to reduce that acidic form in our stomach. That's why doctor will provide some antacid antacids. Okay. um, Aluminium hydroxide. How can we remember this? We make things na food in aluminum foil. Okay, when we eat that, stomach acidity will increase, so we need to use base to reduce it. Okay, this is the shortcut for this. Calcium hydroxide calcium hydroxide sewage treatment. Okay, calcium hydroxide sewage treatment. Calcium. Okay, bone. In our bone, calcium rich. Okay, in our bone, calcium rich, we know. uh, in sewage, dirts are there, fully dirts are fully stuck in that. To remove that dirt, we use the bones. This is the shortcut, guys, just for fun and to remember it. Okay, this is the only reason. No more things else needed, guys. This is the only thing we needed to memory it. Okay, you can repeatedly watch my video, you will never forget anything. This, you can use it as a final revision. Okay, important facts about acid and bases. Okay, ant B contains methanoic acid or formic acid. This is the name of methanoic acid. Another name is formic acid. Okay. Mm. Due to which victim feel pain and irritation, use of mild base like baking soda. Okay. um, Nothing, this is nothing but we are facing our real life. Some ant will bite na, that time uh, the irritation will happen. That time we can use some base, baking soda. Ant. Okay, ant bite. We can take our back, take our back take our bag. Okay, bagging soda. This is just a memory trick. Okay, excessive use of fertilizers, very very important. Soil more acidic, we need to neutralize it. Quick lime. Okay, quick lime. Okay, this is, we can use example. Fertilizers we use na, acidic rich. Okay, uh, we can make lemon juice from that acidic acid. This is citric acid, sorry. This is little bit trick, sorry. Citric acid, lemon, limestone. When we saw that neutralizing fertilizers, we can, okay, we will plant lemon tree and it neutralizing. That means quicklime. That's it, guys, nothing else. We saw that pickles. Importance of pH in everyday, very 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 important. Human body 7 to 8. Okay, how can we remember this? Okay, as usual, as a human, going to work and come back to home at 7 to 8 p.m. Okay, human body's pH, human body's pH 7 to 8. Okay, stomach. It is acidic, it will produce hydrochloric acid. It not harm. It will produce too much, indigestion will happen, pain and irritation in stomach will happen. Okay, relief for the pain, some antacid, as usual I already told. Teeth, very 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 important, guys. Teeth enamel is made up of calcium phosphate. When we are taking passport size photo, we will smile, showing our teeth. Okay, this is my shortcut. Teeth, passport size photo. Calcium phosphate. Never we will forget, guys, never. In our mouth, pH will reduce to below 5.5. It corrodes, it weakens the teeth. Okay. Salt normally is formed by combination of hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide solution. That we know, we get sodium chloride. Sodium chloride we know that is a salt, NaCl, common form of salt. Okay. I can give one example, guys. Here, okay, HCl, hydrochloric acid plus sodium hydroxide, NaOH. Here, Na, sodium, chloride, NaCl, salt, plus here 1H, H2, water will release salt. This is salt. This is simple, guys. Chemistry is very, very, very simple. When pH value of rainwater is measured as less than 5.6, 5.6, we know 7 is neutral, 6 is little bit basis, 5.6, 5 to 6 or 5.6. Okay, it consider as a acid rain. It consider as a acid rain. Okay, it will affect aquatic life. Definitely, it will affect the aquatic life. It flow into the river, also lowers the pH level of the river, and survival of aquatic life fully gone. Very, very, very important topic. Gastric juice in our stomach, 1 to 3 pH, very acidic rate, 1 to 3. Okay. Urine, human urine, 5.5 to 7.5. Saliva, 6.5 to 7.5. Tears, 7.4. Cow milk, 6.3. Seawater, 8.5. Soft drinks, 2 to 4. Okay. Can we do one trick to memorize it? Okay. Gastric juice, gas. We can count 1 to 3. 1, 2, 3, and open the gas. Open the gas bottle. Okay. Open the gas. Open the gas. Urine, 5.5 to 7.5. Okay. How can we memorize it? 5.5 to 7.5. That means per day we can go 5 to 7 times urine, or in evening in special class 5 to 7 we can usually go urine and bunk the glass. That is very common, right? Saliva, 6.5 to 7.5. If our teacher knows about that, we are bunking the class. They will say, they will split and say, "Thu, what are you doing?" Like that. Just for imagination, guys, to memorize it. That is 5.5 to 7.5. This is median. Next, we 6.5 to 7.5. Okay. Tears, 7.4. 7.4 tears. After that, teacher fine na, tear will come. She will tell to mother, tear will come. Okay. Cows, early morning 6. Okay. Cow gives milk, 6.3 to 6.6. Seawater, 8. If I score 8.5 out of 10, we can go beach and see salt water. We can go beach and salt water. Soft drinks, 2 to 4. 2 to 4 is very less number. It will show like soft drinks, very soft. Differences between the bleaching powder and the bleaching soda. Bleaching powder is produced by the action of chlorine on dry slaked lime. Okay, and it is represented as calcium. It is represented as what is this? Calcium oxychloride. Okay, calcium oxychloride, bleaching powder. One second, guys. Okay, this is calcium oxychloride, or we can use calcium hypochlorite. Calcium hypochlorite. Okay. How can we memorize it? Okay, this is the main thing, right? Bleaching. Simply examiner will ask, bleaching powder match the chemical formula, or what is the chemical formula of bleaching powder? That is the examiner will ask very simply, and we can't remember this. Okay, if we remember by the shortcut, we can easily tackle it. Okay, bleaching powder. Okay, calcium hypochloride. Okay, our bone looking very white. Okay, our bone looking very white. We can bleach it. Okay, we can bleach it. Very, this is very hard, right? We can very hyper angry. Okay, bleaching. When we saw the bleaching powder, we can calcium, that is bone, hypochlorite, chloride. Okay, hypochlorite, calcium hypochlorite, that is calcium oxychloride. Everything's anything same. Okay, this is normally used in textile industries, pepper factory, chemical industries, and very important, guys, disinfecting the drinking water. We know the corporation will come and put bleaching powder in our tank. Okay, textile. Okay, in textile shop, like some textile shop is there in our hometowns, right? In that, use bleaching powder water. They will not buy mineral water, RO water, and they will buy bleaching powder water. Paper factory, chemical industry, definitely bleaching powder. Paper factory also, like textile, text in paper, both are in same. Okay. Then baking soda, commonly used in kitchen. Chemical name NaHCO3. Chemical name NaHCO3. Okay. This is usually be used for our kitchen accessories. Just remember it. Baking soda. We already see that, right? Ant come take back. And formic acid, to reduce, we can use baking soda. Okay. In here, how we can remember it? Baking soda. We can bake the cake. We can put salt. We can put water, hydrogen, sodium, hydrogen, carbonate, carbohydrates for healthy cake. Okay, here when we saw the word baking soda, the image should come in your mind, healthy cake. In that cake we use salt, sodium, hydrogen, water, and carbohydrate, carbonate. Sodium, hydrogen, carbonate. Okay, it will never forget, guys. Then washing soda and plaster of Paris. Recrystallization of sodium carbonate result into washing soda. Okay, chemical formula of washing soda, very important. Okay, when we wash our clothes, right, sodium, this is the formula for washing soda, sodium carbonate in 10H2, 10 composition of H2. Definitely we will use more number of water, highest 10 out of 10 water we will use it. Sodium, we will use water also. We can wash our car, right? Okay, when we saw the word washing soda, we can wash our car. How we can wash a car? Sodium, we can use some salt, we can use carbonate, we can wash our car more water than H2. That's it guys, that's it. Commonly used in glass, soap and paper industries. Same paper industries, text and paper, bleaching will come, and same this will also come. Okay. Plaster of Paris, very important. This is a white powder. Plastic is white transparent color. Okay, white powder that doctors use as plaster for fracture of bones. Nice. Doctor, when bone will fracture, right, doctor will use to stitch the plaster. We know that we usually hear that word plaster. Chemical name, very important. Calcium calcium sulfate H2. This is the formula. Okay, this is half H2, that's why we're using hemihydrate. That's why these two come here. We can usually use these two formulas as well. Okay, 2 calcium sulfate into H2O, or calcium sulfate into half H2O, hemihydrate. Both are same. Okay, we can memory it by the chemical name of plaster is calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Okay, plaster, bone, we can put plaster, calcium bone, sulfate, fast, very fast, sulfate, very fast, calcium sulfate. No water will come inside that plaster, half H2O. Okay, when we saw the word plaster of Paris, we can get calcium sulfate H2O, hemihydrate. Okay, that's it. Hardness of water, important concept, which does not easily form lather with soap, is known as hard water. Okay, it will hardly mix that foam. Okay, hard water is due to presence of soluble salts of calcium and magnesium. Very important. Soluble salts of calcium and magnesium. Cm, hard. Country is very hard, or state is very hard, strict Cm is there. Okay, temporary hardness, permanent hardness, two things are there. It is cast to bicarbonate can be removed by boiling. Okay, can be removed by boiling, that is known as temporary. It is removed, right? We can easily we can add lime also, we can easily remove it. Clark process, let me assume Clark job is temporary. Okay, and permanent hardness, for example, some of the examples are CaHCO3, MgHCO3. Okay, permanent hardness caused by chlorides and sulfates of calcium. First one, temporary, is for bicarbonates, temp T20, number of T20 to bicarbonate of magnesium, Cm. Here permanent means chloride and sulfide. Okay, some of the examples are CaSO4 and MgCl2, magnesium chloride and calcium sulfate. From seawater, pure water is obtained. The process very important. Reverse osmosis, and applying, this is the concept, applying high pressure than the osmotic pressure. Water usually contains osmotic pressure. Applying high pressure, we can desalination the seawater, and it will provide as a drinking water. Okay, soaps are usually comes under the Micellis concept. Micellis is nothing but it is a very easy concept. This is one of the structure, the like it's like M, right? It's like M. That's why it's called Micellis concept. nothing is in it is both two types of things are there. Hydrophobic, phobic means we know hate, hydrophilic, phil means we know love. Okay, two ends are there. uh, okay, soap is a sodium salt. Let me explain. There are two types of soap: body soap, detergents, cloths. Okay, in body we are using potassium. In detergent cake we using uh, sodium. Okay, very important. Okay, soap in sodium salt or potassium salt of long chain fatty acids that cleansing the action in water. uh, all that dirty particles acts behaves like a oil that contains that segregates all dirt in that and not mixing that water. And this is the simple concept. Emulsion, we know emulsion means liquid plus liquid. It helps in the removing the washing cloths. Hydrophobic, hydrophilic end. First one is hydrophilic end, water love end, which dissolves water and attracts towards it. The second one is hydrophobic end, that dissolved in hydrocarbons and it water repulsive in nature. In the surface of the water soap is present the hydrochloric tails which is not soluble in water will align along the water surface. This is the Michelis concept. That's it. Soap which is digital. They are metal salts of long chain fatty acids. They are sodium salts. I said na. Salt means chloride. This is in a sodium. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Okay. These are prepared by vegetable oils, animals, the petroleum oils. These are the examples: effective water to produce scum, insoluble participants. These are simple things. Some of the disadvantages of detergents are many detergents are resistant to action biological agents. Same like that, it will comes under water and it will affect the river system, everything, aquatic life, etc. Okay, guys, already it's about 40 plus minutes. I don't want to continue it. I can give it as a first part. I will provide second part as well tomorrow. We can follow that and we will crack our exams, guys. Sorry for that. Tomorrow onwards I can try to reduce the timing of video, guys, because there is many content. I don't want to miss you to single word and a single concept. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience, and thank you. You please subscribe my channel and please give support to me. Okay, thank you, guys.